Santiago, make sure that she sends it to Guiliana, sends that email to Cuenca English 2020, that one, in order to participate. On the C and capital on the E. Hey, hi, good morning. Look, you won't believe it, but I just completely forgot what time your meeting was due. So if you remind me, look, I appreciate it. All right. So yeah, I don't remember if it was in the morning or in the afternoon. All right. If so, please just text me back. All right. How is it that I can make you co-administrator of this group?
Edward, I'm preparing for the lecture right now, so I'll have to answer your questions after the lecture. Okay, give everyone the login password that's in the WhatsApp group with the meeting ID and the login password Gandalf Sam, because I'm too busy right now to answer that question. Can you hear me? Lisette? You're muted.
Good morning.
Okay. Good morning. How are you doing today? Fantastic. You're the first.
Very well.
You're the first entrance. So let me just. I have to do one quick thing here, and then I'm going to. I'm doing multiple tasks at the moment, so I'm getting last minute requests from people, and I want to see if I can get them to come in. We'll see. Yes, okay. Just a minute here. Hello, I hear someone enter. Okay. Admit.
Exactly. Okay.
Share screen. There he is. How's it going? Your beard's getting kind of bushy.
We've reached 60. That's the
Okay, so let's see here. It's 11:01. Admit. Hello, Y-Way, Y7. Hello. Admit Santiago. Okay. All right. Well, I'm assuming you can all hear me. I would appreciate it if you have a low internet signal. I would recommend that you maybe turn off the video for times when you're wanting to speak. But turn on your video, but mute your mic for the first part of this until we get into the question and answers. So if you understand, give me a thumbs up. Yes?
I understand.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, we had some. Oh, I'm just getting another request. Let me send this. We may have some late entries. So I'm going to go ahead and start, and we'll begin. Okay, so.
Yes.
Ya, y lo puede poner acá
Okay, so please mute your mic.
no por Bluetooth.
Okay. Okay, please mute your mic. Please mute your mic. All attendees, please mute your mics. Okay. So I'm gonna go here and all right. Let's see. Okay. Admit all. Okay. So a lot of people are coming in now currently. All right. Hello. Boy, we have a lot of people coming in all at once. Very good. Hello again. I'm on the go. Hello. Hello. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Professor Seward, and you are Y-Way Y7 2018. How you doing, Y-Way? So anyway, we'll go through introductions at the end, or as we can. Let's see. I'm just going to admit all. Yeah, we're getting a few here. It's about 4 minutes in. We're doing pretty good. That's not bad. So I'm going to keep waiting for that. And while we do this, make this a little bit smaller. Okay. All right. So speaker view. Okay. Now I am muting everyone currently. as I speak. When we get to the question and answer period, if you don't have video, you'll have to unmute yourself. But if you have video, you can just kind of raise your hand, and that way we can have people do on the question and answer in a kind of somewhat reasonable fashion. Okay, so let's go ahead. And I am, let's see, we have currently 9 participants. And let's see. Okay, this is what I want to share. Okay, now does, let me see, let me go to speaker view. And, okay, let's see. Okay, this can go away. All right. So, maximize this. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. Today's lecture is on online ESL teaching in the era of COVID-19. My name is Jonathan Seward. I'm a professor of architecture, English, and engineering, and a few other assorted things. And so, since we got a little delay here, I'm going to kind of go a little bit faster so that we have more time for the question and answer. And again, if you have a question and you currently don't have video, make sure that you unmute your mic and then verbally tell me that you you want to ask a question or you want to make a comment. That would be very helpful. Okay, and that is good. Let me see what happened to my screen. All right, there it is. Okay, all right. So again, online ESL teaching in the era of COVID-19. This image here is my contact information. I'm the founder, CEO, and educational consultant for Cuenca English 2020. There's the Facebook link, the Wix website link, and my email address. And this is a screenshot of the Cuenca English 2020 Wix site. And I left the Wix site up there purposely, one, for the purpose of letting you know that this is free. This is a free service. So now you can pay Wix to have that wixsite.com go away, but this is for your benefit, so that if you decide to create your own online teaching business, you can know where to go to create your own site. Okay, so the main points of today's lecture or discussion are: you are the teacher. Okay, you are the teacher. 2, technology is your friend, but it does not replace you as a teacher. Okay. Point 3, the main item 3 is be flexible. Try a hybrid pedagogy. That's something that I invented, and I currently have articles under review, under peer review, but this is my area of research. Collaborate, work together. We're doing this today. Edward Espinosa is our partner on this, because he asked me to join a group of WhatsApp, and so I've joined that group, and then I also have my own business enterprise, and we've collaborated in this process to get out the information to more people. Hello, Edward. Hi. Okay. So yeah. And then try opening your own online teaching business is the 5th point of today's lecture. Okay, so here we are. This was me when Edward was WhatsApping me at about 5 till 10. Okay, this was me literally at 5 till 10 when Edward was WhatsApping me. Okay, the point of this is humorous. Okay, I'm sure most people, if you have seen The Matrix, if you haven't seen The Matrix, you should do so, because it's a really good show. But you are not You are not in the matrix, okay? So if you're doing currently online teaching, you know what I'm talking about. I've had 3 laptops open, a tablet, and my Android all at the same time. Now, I understand this photo completely. But the thing is, you need to give it some perspective and deal with technology as you're able to. Okay, so are you, you are the teacher. Are you the teacher? Yes, you are. You are the teacher. You are in charge of your teaching environment. If you've taught in the traditional setting, you're in charge of your classroom. Well, the online aula, the online classroom is no different. You're in charge of the teaching environment. Subpoint there, technology is there to assist you, not control you, okay? You set the limits of the technology to be an aid, not to be a chain, a ball and chain, or some limiting factor, okay? Enjoy teaching again, okay? But in a new way, all right? So this is a big change we're going through now in COVID-19, and this is an opportunity for you to find new, different and dynamic ways of pedagogy. Point 4, change is good for you. It makes us adapt. Change is constant. Things will always change in life. It's how we react to that change is what's important, okay? And then point 5, flexibility is key. This is related to, again, to my research in hybrid or flexible pedagogy or flexible methodology. Flexibility is key. Okay, so online ESL teaching in the era of COVID-19, technology is your friend, okay? But it does not replace you as a teacher. Just because we're using this medium right now does not mean in some way you're less of a teacher if you don't feel totally comfortable at this point with it, okay? You're still the same great teacher you were before COVID-19. You're just having to adapt and evolve and find new ways in this new reality that we're in, okay? So point 1 is don't get lost in the matrix, okay? So there's a lot of information. There's a lot of information out there, and don't get lost in the matrix, okay? Point 2, if you need help, ask for it. If there's a new web application or online application that you're using that you're not familiar with, ask for your friends who is using it, who's a pro at it, and say, hey, show me how to do that, would you? You know, so ask for help if you need it. Point 3, if you don't really feel comfortable with technology, use what you can and what you currently know. Okay, so I've attended a lot of lectures via Facebook and WhatsApp. The group that Edward invited me to join is on WhatsApp, okay? I'm going to be attending another one this Friday with Instagram, okay? So whatever platform you're comfortable with, do what you can, all right? And point 4 of this topic, technology being your friend, educate yourself, all right? New platforms and online learning tools are being created daily. There's the explosion in technology in this area is just incredible. The continent of India is doing amazing things. It's just incredible how much online education is currently happening in India. Okay, so educate yourself, new platforms, and then have fun, okay? Have fun with this, all right? It can be a little challenging at first, and it's like any new skill. When you started to ride a bike for the first time, it didn't feel comfortable. But after you figure out how to ride a bike, it was pretty fun. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying, you know, technology is your friend. So don't get lost in the matrix. Ask for help. Use what you know. Educate yourself and have fun. Okay, so online ESL teaching in the era of COVID-19. Be flexible. Try my hybrid pedagogy. Meet your students where and when they are. That's key. because we're now in an environment where students are at home, this is a new situation. So we're having to meet students where they are and when they are. Okay. Try new things in your classroom. If it works, do it some more. If it doesn't, try something else. Okay. Make your teaching planner or your schedule your new electronic planner to manage your teaching. So kind of become friends with your planner. All right. You can take advantage of many new online resources, and I have a whole host of those resources. If you want to send me an email, I can send you a list. Cuenca English 2020 is available as a resource for you. I do educational consulting, and I do individual mentoring and coaching. So that's another take advantage of me as a resource. Also, take advantage of Edward as a resource. He has a lot of friends, has a great network, and so reach out and create the network that can help you succeed. Okay, online ESL teaching in the era of COVID-19, collaborate, work together. Okay, this meeting today is collaborative effort. Edward, you want to say a few words about how the group that I'm a part of came into being? Edward, can you hear me? Maybe he's not hearing me. Okay, you have friends, they have friends, and together we make a network, not a matrix. Your network can assist you in times of trial, difficulty, and stress. This is something that in the COVID-19, this is historic. We've never went through this before. And so your network, your group of friends, your group of teaching friends can be your network of support during this difficult time. Collaboration makes for good outcomes in education. There's no doubt of that. There's no doubt of that. So it's important that we collaborate. And when you do research, try doing research collaboratively. Okay, it's really helpful. It's really helpful. And then model working together for your students. Okay, so we tell our students to work together, but if we as teachers don't work together well and we don't collaborate, how are we modeling that behavior for our students? So it's really important that we try to collaborate and work together. Okay, and then this point here is try opening your own online teaching business. Because of COVID-19 being a changing, a very transformative time, this is actually an opportunity for online teaching. Okay, COVID-19 has made entrepreneurship a necessity. So you can do it. You just need to start. When you do it and succeed, your friends will follow. Soon you'll have your own network and support system, and that will be a positive reinforcing loop. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Have multiple revenue streams. I teach with a VIP Kid and Go-Go Kid. I've also worked with Zebra. There's a great platform out there called italki. italki, you set your rates. You determine what your value is for class. And so there's a host of platforms out there. And if I can send information on these. If you just send me an email, I can follow up with more information. Now, Cuenca English 2020 can provide IT and marketing assistance. We can provide accounting and billing assistance, and we can help serve as a mentor or coach to help you grow your business. So here again is a shot of screenshot of my website. Again, it's a Wix site. Cost me $0, and it has my logo, Cuenca English 2020, inventor and first in hybrid flexible educational pedagogy. See the world with Cuenca English 2020. Okay, so that's, and it cost me no money. It took me a day to create, and it's a platform that any of you can use. Okay, and again, my name, Jonathan Seward, founder of Cuenca English. I have my Facebook link. my email link, and my Wix site, Cuenca English Wix site link. And so that's the kind of information you want to put up and available in your marketing as you're working with creating your own business. Okay, so now I'm just gonna throw this out there, and you can unmute your mics, and just whoever wants to answer this question first, just jump right out there. What comes to mind when I say the word teacher, and what does that mean? Anybody want to jump in there?
I will.
Go ahead, Santiago.
Yes. Well, the word teacher for me means a facilitator of knowledge. It means that you are the connection of what you know and what you can learn from your students. If they are young or they are adult, it doesn't matter. You're just a facilitator of what you know. That's for me.
Okay, very good. So, and this is very much, that's a great answer, Santiago, because a facilitator is one who makes things happen, right? In today's information, we can't know everything, right? But we can help. If we don't know something, we can get to the information, of the person who needs it, okay? So that's the model of most education now. Okay, so follow-up question. Do you think of the word business person when you're asked about this question about a teacher? Why or why not? What do you think? Anybody? Someone else who wants to answer that question. Do you think of business person in relationship to the word teacher? And be honest. Anyone? Edward, can you hear me? Santiago, you want to jump in?
Yes, no problem.
Okay.
Okay. The word business person. Well, you know everything when you become an adult and you start having responsibilities becomes a business. So yes, of course you can be a teacher and you can be a business person as well.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a good attitude. That's a transformative attitude. But I would venture to guess most people who are in academia or in teaching, high school, grade school, university, tend not to think of themselves as business people. I would say that would be the majority. And so this is this COVID-19 has kind of created a new necessity to market your services as a teacher so that we can have an income to support ourselves. So it's not normally, unless you're teaching in a business school, of course, then that would be natural. But otherwise, probably not. Okay, so where are we today? This is the global pandemic, COVID-19. Here's some things what every business owner needs to know. Okay, so get tips and recommendations on how you can manage your business, the team, and customers during this time. Okay, stay informed while keeping your team and customers in the loop. Encourage your customers to learn online and take appointments via video conference call, Skype, Zoom, etc. We're using Zoom currently. Be flexible, offer coupons, reschedule bookings, and provide online payment options. Okay? Update your refund and cancellation policies to protect your business. Get specific tips for bookings, events, workshops, and more. So these are just some things you can do during this new environment that we find ourselves. Okay, so on May 1st, the admissions calendar, this is from Academe Today, coronavirus, the year that shredded the admissions calendar. So in May, that's typically where the graduation is, all the planning for the next fall happens. And so all these universities and high schools and schools, grade schools, are looking at this and going, oh, what do we do now? And some of you who are currently associated with various faculties or universities, high schools, you're seeing the consequences of this. And so this is a really trying time that we're in, okay? So there's another article. The coronavirus, a catalyst for entrepreneurship. Now, this is a person, maybe a dog walking service, possibly. The person is scanning the barcode for payment electronically. He has the shield protect himself, and then the dog walker is walking this dog for a client. Okay, so we're seeing a transition of how people are having to be creative, but a catalyst for change in entrepreneurship. Okay, another good article. What is the impact of COVID-19 on entrepreneurship? And okay, so it's been phenomenal. Because why? People's incomes have been cut in half or eliminated completely. So there's a necessity for entrepreneurship. And so this is a really good article. And I put this screenshot in here. It shows the number of cases by thousands since the 100th case. So after 100 cases, this is the curve. So look at South Korea. South Korea is basically flat. They've really done a great job. The UK, Iran, and France and Germany in the cluster doing pretty good. Italy, we heard a lot about in the last month. Now Spain and the United States is #1 for most cases of coronavirus. So this is a real concern. Okay, 5 major challenges for entrepreneurs in the time of COVID-19. #1, and so this is a summary of this article, okay? So you get the 5 points here. #1, taking action and moving forward, okay? So you don't get stuck. You say, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna stay in my house and do nothing. No, don't get stuck. Take action and move forward. 2, keep up with legislation. Every week we're getting new information from the Moreno administration. So you need to stay current with that. Finding balance and achieving a healthy mindset. Doing things in a healthy way to help you break the monotony of being in a small space for a long time. Get out, go for a walk if it's safe to do so. But at least get up and walk around in your home and do something to maintain your mental health. 4, dealing with information overload. Again, don't be caught in the matrix. Okay, so this is something that is important. And then select the right focus. Okay, so I've had a lot of people. I see Dean join us. Hi there, Dean. So you were asking me about hybrid pedagogy. Well, I'll just read you my definition. Hybrid pedagogy is the future of education. Hybrid or flexible pedagogy is meeting the students where they are. Multimodal, flexible approaches in the classroom with multiple learning environments being conducted simultaneously. Hybrid pedagogy is the modern equivalent to the old one-room schoolhouse of the 18th century, rural western expansion of the United States. It is teachers meeting who are comfortable with this new teaching milieu in dynamic, energetic, and fun settings for students in the classroom, online, and in hybrid settings. Okay, so that's a long definition, but that's what hybrid pedagogy is. And I have links here. I'm going to click over here real quickly. This is ResearchGate, and you can actually see my article. Here's the preprint for it. And if you go to ResearchGate, you can click right there and get a download of this article, okay? So I welcome you to do that. Okay. All right, so here's the theoretical basis for it. If we look at the traditional in-person classroom, this is represented by this circle A. This is a typical Venn diagram. Okay, so we have a typical traditional classroom with all of its dynamism and information that abounds. Okay, then we have the online classroom, which a smaller set of people do, but it has its own quirks and requirements, usually heavily IT and that sort of thing. Okay, so here's the intersection between the in-person and the online classroom. So this shape is the current consequence of all that. A lot of people have been losing jobs because this is what's allowable right now. Basically, it's an online environment currently, okay? So it's a very small set. And then hybrid pedagogy. And this, I can't go into too much detail, but it's more a philosophy and a methodology than an actual spatial arrangement. So think of this metaphorically in this Venn diagram about hybrid or flexible pedagogy. Okay, so in the union or the intersection of those three types, hybrid pedagogy, in-person and online, yields this kind of sweet spot for teaching methodology. And this is what I call, hybrid pedagogy or flexible methodology. Okay, so again, where this is used, it's the flexible use of 3 educational delivery methods. Okay, so I'm going to go through this fairly quickly because we're going through our time fairly quickly here. But there's a lot of peer-reviewed literature out there. The question is, will higher education adapt and change and evolve? Or will it, decay into the death spiral that many predict? There's a lot of societal and cultural forces that affect nations on a global scale. And so hopefully there's some of you out there will be courageous and embrace this new pedagogy. Okay, so these are complex questions and have answers, but they have to be answered from a different level. They require new ways of thinking and new methodologies. Okay, so Cuenca English 2020, what can I or we do for you? We can assist you in your in building your teaching business. We can provide services that allow you to focus on teaching, assist you with online web-based business tools, provide assistance with bookings and booking software, provide assistance with regulatory requirements, SARI, and accounting. So the tax man's always coming. Even in a bad economy, the tax man still has his hand out there. So I can help you with that as far as the accounting and that sort of information, setting up mainly online and off-the-shelf products that allow you to do this for yourself. I can help you with some branding and online marketing assistance in graphic arts and marketing strategies. And then, like I'm doing today, I'm providing a free continuing education seminar and workshop. So the question is, what is your long-term goal? Become financially independent, in charge of your teaching career? How can Cuenca English help you to achieve that goal? Okay, so again, goal setting, brainstorming, making daily progress, and then translate your own unique teaching style to your own marketable online teaching business. Okay, so again, Cuenca English can assist you in building your teaching business by providing additional services that allow you to focus on teaching. A lot of people who maybe didn't raise their hand that don't really like business. That's fine. You don't have to be a business person. Cuenca English 2020 can assist you in that overhead part of your online teaching business. We offer online web-based business tools, materials, methods, booking and payment software, accounting services, as well as continuing education workshops, professional development, and branding and online marketing. Whew, a lot of stuff there. Okay, so what's in this? How do I get paid? Well, it's pretty difficult actually. But why am I doing this? Because I'm a teacher and I love fellow teachers, and I think we provide an important service to the community. And so I basically don't get paid unless you open a business, get a booking, and then I just get a commission off that. So this is how the honorarium structure works. Basic honorarium structure is based on a percentage of paid bookings. If you have no bookings, you pay me nothing. Bronze service is 7.5% for the initial startup and booking assistance. So I help you with getting bookings. Billings and accounting services is 100% by you. Now, silver service, it would probably be the most common, is the initial startup and booking assistance and billings by Cuenca English 2020. So I'd be sending the bills. But accounting at the end of the year, that would be by you, okay? The gold service, initial startup and booking assistance, billing and accounting by Cuenca English 2020. So I would send out the bill and then receive the accounts receivable, okay? And then the platinum service are all of those services plus continuing education, seminars, brand development, online marketing services, all is at no additional cost. Okay, so that's how this is my business model for how I'm doing my consulting in addition to my regular teaching online, okay? So this is how I've created my business model for income. And again, I have multiple streams of income because I teach with VIP Kid and GoGo Kid. So those are two online sources. And again, if you have questions about that, send me an email. And italki is another good one, where you make between $20 and $30 an hour just by teaching. Now, GoGo Kid and VIP Kid require that you have a college degree. But other than that, you can do their program and get certification. So that's another possibility for income. Okay, so here again is a screenshot of the Cuenca English 2020 and my contact information. And this is one thing I wanted to add. It's life is about change and transformation. Okay, so this is let's see, I muted. I was getting a lot of static from what I weigh. I had to mute her. Okay, life is about change and transformation. Okay, and so this is a hierarchy. Our basic needs are survival. A lot of people are in this mode right now. Survival and familiar relationships are key right now. But you move up the hierarchy: survival, relationship, harmonious relationships, building a sense of self-worth, continuous growth and development, and then finding meaning in existence. Then making a difference in community, and then service to humanity and the planet. So this is a hierarchy of information that how we can look at not only the transformative process that COVID-19 has put us in, but basically in life in general. Okay, so some takeaways. You are the teacher. Yes, you are the teacher. Technology is your friend. Okay, it does not replace you. Okay, we couldn't do this without you. Be flexible. Try a hybrid pedagogy. Collaborate. Work together. And then try opening your own online teaching business. And then here's my contact information. And again, so here's the last slide. And I've kind of taken that same slide and squashed it. All right. So I say, don't get squashed by the matrix. All right. So with that, we'll open it up for questions and answers. And I would ask, Edward, can you start us off with any questions and thoughts and anything from the WhatsApp group? Hello? Well, I don't know. Maybe Edward's signal got is not on. Dean Barsasso, do you care to join in a question or a discussion?
Yeah, why not? As I was came here, hi to everyone. As a matter of fact, as I tapped into your meeting right here, yes, we're into a shift right now. We're moving. Actually, I feel as if we're being forced into this new digital era, which actually started around 1980, and it's trying to keep up with the change of times and this changing itself. When things change, things get shook up a bit, and this is what we see right now. But once we make the adaptations to it, everything just starts to not become flawless. We start becoming and navigating the waters. You know, what will be the word? Everything will just turn out just fine.
Yeah.
This is a change thing. It's what we're going through right now. And then it caught us all by surprise, and we really don't know where to go and what to do. We've been adjusted and confined ourselves into and being conformed with what has been for the many years, which is the industrial revolution way of lifestyle. And due to the TV and the many things that we live in today, including the home, the nucleus home no longer exist, because with this new era that is appearing, we can no longer continue that lifestyle. So we're being driven into this new era.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it started long ago.
Yeah.
And it is very important to come to. I thank you for this, because sometimes I felt alone, because I basically speak to many people about it.
Yeah.
But we need someone, and thank you very much.
Sure,
for your
absolutely.
presentation. It actually helps. At least it has helped me to connect the dots, especially with your pyramid right here. What is it? It's giving me a North Star where to go. The entrepreneurship is obvious, because the space in buildings is no longer needed, because everything is downsizing. But the vocation itself continues to expand. But and just to end my share of voice here, but in order for you to stay afloat on surface, or take space above it, it all depends on your creativity and innovation.
Sure, absolutely.
Very good. Entrepreneurship is about that right now.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dean. And again, feel free to email me for my research and any other links you may have questions. Let me ask you, Johnny, are you able to hear me okay? Johnny, Lucio, do you have any questions or comments you'd like to voice?
Yeah, well, basically it's not a hi everybody. Thank you, Jonathan, for inviting me here. And yeah, it's my pleasure. I mean, first off, it's my pleasure because like Mr. Dean said, we don't know we don't know who to turn to. I mean, we are on our own. So basically we gotta we need to, explore new horizons on our own, and create, our own possibilities and opportunities, and because there's a lot of people who's been fired. First off, there's a lot of people who's been fired. Thank God, I still holding my job, and I appreciate it. Thank God, because I still have the chance to put food on my table, and feed my family, So this is a chaos today, as these days there are people who's been like, this is like how you call that, like the Sleepy Hollow, you go walking around, with no head, it's like,
wow.
Headless, and
Ichabod Crane.
So basically, I'm trying to do some things on the side, besides my job, and try to be a little versatile, on my own, because that's when needs come your way, you can become more creative, more creative. Then you start in your sleep, you start like creating things in your head. So that's what I've been doing, So this is like an open door to everyone who try to be like, and try to pursue some entrepreneurship like you,
All right, very good.
So,
thank you for your perspective, Johnny. Okay, let's ask a few of the ladies. Patricia, Elizabeth, Gabby, Daira, is that how you say that? Any of you would like to voice your comments? I'm afraid I can't see all the participants. But unmute yourself if you like to make a comment or question for the group or for myself. Just go ahead and unmute your mic and go away. Miss Waiwei, 2018, can you hear me okay? First of all, what's your name? Rather than Waiwei 9Y7 2018. Can you care to share? Hello.
Hello.
Are you driving right now? Are you driving?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, you're driving. My goodness. This is don't get caught in the matrix. See? Don't get caught in the matrix. Pull over, stop, and talk to us, okay? Okay. Anyway, if you have a question or comment, feel free to ask it. And don't ask me to.
I prefer to write you to the email.
Okay, no problem. Very good. Anyone else?
Because the interference of the communication is a little bad. So I prefer to write you if you don't have problem.
No problem.
I will write you.
That's fine.
No
That's
problem.
okay.
Okay, I make 3 questions for you. I have
Okay.
3 questions, but when I came to my house, I will write you.
Okay, very good. Santiago, do you have a follow-up question, comment, or any observation about where you see us in this moment in time?
I think right now it's really difficult for all of us. So yes, well, I think Johnny said that some people got fired, so I was one of them. So in this moment right now, I'm unemployed, and I'm really looking forward to do. I don't know. I've been just looking over the internet for a lot of places where they are hiring teachers and everything. I used to work for the public education system, and well, right now I'm in the spot. Let's say that I would be in number 3 or number 4, where I'm really evaluating myself if it was worth teaching the way I was teaching for public education, because it was really difficult. So
yeah, where are you at,
Santiago?
Where are you at currently? What are you here in Ecuador or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What province are you currently in?
I live in Quito, in Pichincha province.
All right. Okay. So yeah, a lot of people in universities and high schools have been let go, and actually, and this is warning, folks. Here comes some political opinion. Okay, just fair warning.
Okay.
Under the Constitution of the Ecuador, education and health are supposed to be sacrosanct and are not to be touched. So technically, in my opinion, the president is violating the Constitution by cutting the salaries of all these people. Now, that's my own opinion. You may think differently, so that's fine. Edward, go ahead. You would like to contribute.
Well, I'm finally going to be able to. It's cracking up. The connectivity is terrible where I am right now. But yeah, it's quite a shame that the government's trying to touch that. So I completely agree with you. I don't see us to be so political, Jonathan, at all. I believe that most of our fellow colleagues here would be on the same page as I am and you. What can we do? Tell me, what other alternatives do we have?
Yeah. Well, I would say we can take charge of our own lives and be in charge of our own professional lives and become independent entrepreneur teachers, because I think that's what we're having to do, because the reality of the situation. But I think this is a battle that needs to be fought on many levels. I think there's the political, there's the socio-cultural, there's the economic, and then there's the personal battle. And if we go back to the reason I included this hierarchy of 7 levels of personal consciousness, it kind of reminds us that we are human beings, but we're also animals, right? I mean, actually. And so there's the level of survival. We have to have a place over our head, food to eat, and some security, right? That's survival. And then moving up the hierarchy, relationship, self-esteem, transformation. That's when things are right now on level 4 for a lot of you, and for me, and for a lot of people who are making this transition to this new mentality, this new way of thinking. So continuous growth and development, adaptability, continuous improvement, courage, and team playing. Okay, so those are the benefits. Now, and then as you move up this hierarchy, finding after the initial developmental and requirements are met, then you can start finding meaning in existence, and then making a difference in the community, and then service to humanity and the planet. So I think it's a really great model of how to look at life. And that's why I included it today. Okay, anyone else? Guili, Patricia, Elizabeth, Daya, Gabby, any of you would like to make a comment or question?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello.
Patricia. Patricia, hello. I can't see you, but I can hear you. Tell me what you think, Patricia.
Sorry, there were a lot of noise because they were fumigating near my house. In this case, I can't listen to you. But I think it is important to share this opportunity, because in this time we are very, very preoccupied, because from our institution the work is hard, or from the ministry. There is a lot of unnecessary work, because we know all some things, and we need to prepare more with the new education, because for the teachers is a change, a very, very, very big change. We don't know about many things to know, to learn, to teach our students. It's more important. We need to associate this aspect with our feelings, what we feel in this moment.
Yes, I mean,
with the students feel in this moment.
Yes, and how families
COVID
are feeling.
It's not. I said something. COVID is not a pandemic. COVID is a pandemic. It was planned. In this case, we need to accept and try to live with them. We need. I think I will listen you. It's very necessary for all the teachers.
Okay.
We need to know. We need to try to live and accept that problem, to affront the situation.
Yes. Okay.
That's all.
To confront the situation. Yes. Very good. Dean, go ahead.
Yes. Well, if we go into Patricia, hi Patricia. If we go in and dive into that belief, because we really don't know through all the information whether it was set up or where the origin of this coronavirus type of thing, we're gonna end up just in circles going around. Well, yeah. I truly believe there's so much. Yes, there's so much to hear, and there's a lot of in between and things that are shady. Yes, I understand that. But the most important thing to do is right now is actually take control of the reins and maintain the household and start making decisions quickly of how are you going to get into the bandwagon of this new way of living, because it's not going to change. It's not turning back in no way, no time. So it's
I agree.
Focus on what is it that you have to do, things that are actually at your reach.
Yes,
I can actually make another presentation here of all of the possibilities of what is happening right now, but am I really under control of that?
Yeah.
No. So just manage the things that you are in control of and take it from there. Time will solve things. That's just the way it is.
Very good. Thank you for the comment, Dean. Okay, Guili, Elizabeth.
Hello.
Elizabeth. Hello, Elizabeth. Go ahead.
Hello. Good morning.
I can't see you, but I can hear you. You sound very nice.
Well, just to tell you, thank you so much for the information. I took some captures of your slides to share with my partners. So I think this information is very important. Last night when I saw your website in Facebook, I was like, is this real or something? No. I was scared bad, but when I see this is serious, so I think it's very, very important information, and good. The good thing that I enjoy is that we, as a teacher, we have to enjoy our work, our job.
Absolutely.
And sometimes, at least many of my teachers, that we are worried because this is crazy. We sometimes we don't know what we have to do at this moment. We have to plan lessons online, and sometimes we don't have all resources. Students don't have all the resources. They don't have internet. Not all the students have internet, so we have to be creative, and sometimes we don't know how to plan classes online. And we are not enjoying this time. We are stressed.
Yes.
So, but it's important. It's important to enjoy the time as a teacher.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for your comments, Elizabeth. And by the way, just for everyone, some justification, knowledge or awareness, I'll be sending the PDF of today's presentation to all the people that emailed me, whether they attended or not. So if I got an email from you, and if for even those people who didn't make the work for whatever reason didn't make the meeting today, they'll get the PDF of today's presentation. And then also, if you have questions or comments, feel free to email me and I'll follow up with that as well. So I really appreciate all your participation. Johnny, Dean, Edward, anyone, Patricia, Santiago, Guilo, Gabby, and Daira, anyone, speak up. Who would like to speak?
Just saying thank you for the presentation and really looking forward to see all these platforms and new ideas to have and become an online teacher and become independent. That I think that's a dream of all of us, not only a few. So yeah, I really appreciate you giving us all of this information so we can become better. That's it. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you so much, Santiago, for joining us from Pachincha. Go ahead. Let's see. Edward, are you? Let's see.
I was about to say something. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's good to see Johnny, Lucio there. It's good to see all the rest of the teachers there. Like I said before, the WhatsApp group that we have with Professor Jonathan Seward, the idea is to share knowledge. So try to participate as much as you can in that group. If I'm asking for your name, for the city where you're from, and if you're working for public or private schools, it's for transparency.
Okay, thank you so much, Edward. Let's see. We're actually about 20 minutes over. I can't believe they haven't pulled the plug on us. So I think we probably should wrap things up. Dean, you have some final questions or comments?
I'd like to pitch in something for everyone.
Sure, absolutely. Go ahead.
It's very important right now, and we're all kind of accustomed to being motivated by external agents here. Right now, we have to motivate as our own self. By the way, 2 days ago in the nighttime, because I like to watch the Wowie channel, Amy Cudley, I have my notes here. I like to take lots of notes.
Good.
Amy Cuddy came, she presented something very important. It was a public speaker session, but how she started off gave me an impact, and I'd like that to share to everyone right here.
Sure, go ahead.
She's Amy Cuddy, the author of the book Presence, is a New York Times bestseller for anyone who'd like to just find out about that. She says, our attitudes come from what we do. I loved it. Mm-hmm. It's the perfect, a little idea or thought right now to pitch into everyone right now.
Yeah.
So it's what you have inside.
Yes.
Change that negativity into positive.
Right. Very good.
And make positive choices and move on. The road has many potholes and hurdles and loops to go through, and you will fall down a few times. You just have to make sure that you are able to get back up, dust yourself off, keep moving.
Okay.
Life, you're not gonna be life.
All
she's
right.
She's one tough baby.
Okay, thank you, Dean. Let's see, Johnny, you had your hand up here. Let me unmute you so that you can talk. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, just like Dean, I just want to suggest everyone just keep their head up, and stay up, because as Santiago, just one of the unemployed people today, and basically that's what hits. That's what hits the, and hurts a lot. That's what hurts the most today. Being unemployed, being, all of a sudden, and then you wake up being like, wow, with the notice and being another unemployed in this country. So like I said, I'm thank God because I'm still holding my job. But some of the people, maybe some of the people here,
mm-hmm.
are unemployed. So like I said, and this is my suggestion. My suggestion is, you know, when we feel like we are trapped in a room and then there's no way out, we got to find a way out. You know, just make it, you know, the house on fire. You know, what will you do? What will you do if you found yourself, you know, in a house on fire? So basically, that's what we got to do. You know, like find a way out.
Yeah.
So you know, human beings are very we are very smart. You know, very smart. God's gave us that kind of um, um, you know, how can I say that? Okay, yeah,
Ability?
God gave that, you know, like that ability, basically,
Yeah.
that ability to get smart, you know, in difficult times, you know. So I suggest, and I suggest everyone just you know, keep the mind, you know, keep the brain working and working, and those chemicals, you know, like releasing those chemicals, so we can see a way out. You know, that's
Yeah.
what I'm doing right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Very good. Yeah, thank you, Johnny, for those comments. And yeah, we're in a burning house and we want to get out. And I use the analogy of the Matrix and the picture of the Matrix and getting squashed in the Matrix, you know. And so don't get squashed in the Matrix. Just realize that you're in control and it's how you approach things. And I really like your comments, Dean, about it's the actions, right? Actions come out of your internal dialogue. How you manifest your actions is a reflection of your thought life. So if you think positively, it will manifest positivity. And so I really like that, Dean. Thanks for sharing. Okay, anyone else? Gabby, did you have anything to contribute?
Good morning to everyone. Thank you so
Hello.
much for everything. I really liked it. I really liked the presentation. You gave me like a lot of information and I will try to apply it. Okay, so just joining to my other colleagues, I just have to tell you that these times are really hard for all of us.
Yes.
We are trying to do our best every single day. Just remember that we are just doing our jobs and we are doing everything that we can do. So don't frustrate for that. Just keep going and just have faith that we're going to get through all of this. So thank you so much.
Yes, it's my pleasure and nice to meet you. And I'll just say a few people have dropped out. So I would, if you would, please give me your feedback on today's presentation and the discussion portion and your thoughts. And if you care to share me a little bit about yourself, what province you're from, what you do, and that sort of thing, so I can assist you in my responses to your questions and comments. So that would be great. Let's see. I think I've heard from Elizabeth there. And Daira, is that right? I think you're the only one I haven't heard from. Can you hear me, Daira? Hello? Maybe not. Okay. Well, that's okay. Let's see. Oh, there you are. Hello. I see your face. Hello. I can't hear you. Oh, you have no sound. Okay, well, that makes sense. Technology, yes, okay, no problem. It's okay. Well, hopefully you got something out of this presentation today, and I hope to look forward to you on future times. A couple more things. Just want to mention this Friday I'm going to be on I was invited to be on what's it called? What's the Instagram? I've been invited to Instagram. So that was a new one to me on Friday. And then I have another presentation I'm giving on Saturday on more about entrepreneurship in education. So if you'd like information on those and you'd like to attend those, feel free to send me an email. So any last comments? I think we've lost Edward, Dean, Johnny, Gabby, Santiago, Patricia, any last comments? If not, we'll close things out.
Okay, I'd like to share my last comment here with everyone. It's everything starts with a thought, and from there, you have to make that thought so you can actually manifest it. Actually, in other words, like you were saying before, if you have these negative thoughts, you're going to manifest them.
Yes.
How many times have you said to yourself, I can't do it, I can't do it, and then it pans out that you can't do it?
Yeah.
How many times have you said to yourself, I'm going to get through this regardless of whatever comes my way? And then what happens? You get to the other side of the fence with no problem whatsoever. But it all starts with a thought, and I ask everyone, start thinking positive. I said before, times are tough. That's right. And
Yes.
this is what actually it's time to make a foundation from it. Because if there's only one way where to go, and it's upward. You can't stay ground zero nor down. You just got to keep looking upward. And I thank you once again, Professor, for
Yes, no problem.
the presentation. Like I mentioned before, we're all trying to make the dots connect, but they're just spread out everywhere, and it's kind of difficult. So right here gave me, again, I speak for myself, gave me a chance to actually align them, and now I have, somewhere else to go.
Okay.
According to your conscience levels here, I find myself around the 5, so I'm trekking right behind you. Okay.
All right. Well, I think I'm back down. I'm in 1 or 2. I think I'm in 1 or 2.
You're ready. You're number 7. You're working for helping the planet. That's
okay.
Great on you.
All right. We had someone just come back, Edward and Angel. Angel Farhado. You came in at the last minute, but can you have anything you want to share? Angel Farhado. Hello. Maybe he is not getting the signal. But anyway, okay, Edward, any last questions or comments for the WhatsApp group, Edward?
Well, once again, thank you very much for everyone. We have 53 participants. I hope by the end of the day we'll reach 75. So I'm really happy about that. I'm super excited. I'd like to thank Alex Valdivieso or Lone Wolf for promoting on Facebook, and it's really glad to have all kinds of teachers from all over Ecuador. So thanks, Dean, for coming. Jonathan, once again, thanks for your presentation. It was fantastic. Thank you for enlightening us every day and with your knowledge. So thank you very much.
And Johnny has a comment here. Go ahead, Johnny.
Okay. Now we just I guess that we're gonna be closing in a minute. So something that I would like to add is for example, I'm not getting enough sleep. So and that the sleep is really pivotal for brain functioning. So I think that people is now tossing and turning. People I am. I'm tossing and turning at night. And I wake up in the middle of the night, and not asleep. So so brain functioning is taking a toll. You know what I mean? So I suggest everyone stay calm, and try to do activities that can boost your brain. Like for example, I got daughters, so I try to talk to them, and that could be really healthy. I try to talk to them, try not to watch. Look, and this is very important, because people are all over the news. I mean, like watching TV and stuff just to get informed. I understand, but but this is not a healthy at a point. Because, I try to watch less TV because as much as I watch from TV, all this bad news and stuff, my brain is like.
You know what? Something I do. That's really good comment. Thank you, Johnny. That's a really good comment. And there's nothing against getting a little pharmacological help. And by pharmacological help, I mean I'm talking about your not your drug dealer, but your doctor can prescribe sometimes alprazolam can help with stress on a short-term basis. That's very good. And there's other things. So and I'm not proposing telling you go out and get alprazolam. Okay, I'm just saying there are things that you can do to help you when you're having a high stress level and to help you sleep. Okay, so and
nice one.
I'd like to recommend something because not only you, Johnny, you find yourself in that situation. I found myself that, but way back before. The first thing you have to do is take control of your home and your own self. Is your temple. You have to start eating wisely now. Start eating and nourish, veggies and fruits to start cleaning out the body. That's the first thing we got to do. Take care of your health. You must exercise.
My clock,
Hey, you have too many ideas running through your mind. You slow them down a bit, cleanse the body.
Yeah.
Some people call it prayer, others call it meditation.
Yeah.
But you have to take some time to, you know, for yourself and cool it down. Take
Very
control.
good.
Yeah.
Very
Everyone's
good,
biological clock, you know, everyone's biological clock is low, you know, it's like
Yeah.
messed up, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know when it's daytime today, you know.
Patricia, go ahead. Patricia, were you going to say something? Patricia? Go ahead, Patricia. Oh, well, okay. Well, maybe
I
she,
guess she left her,
I think
she left her
mic on. Okay, well, all I know is when the little box lights up, I got to talk to that person. So, okay, well, let's close things out. But thank you so much, everyone, for your participation and a lot of really good insights. Remember, you know, this is an opportunity, and look at it. And remember to have fun in teaching. So, and don't get squashed by the Matrix. All right, go watch the Matrix. It's a fun show, but don't get squashed by the Matrix. All right. And with that, I'll sign off to you all. I'm kind of Johnny, you had mentioned your spiritual belief. I'm good of a contradiction. I'm a Catholic Buddhist. Now you try to figure that one out. Okay, so so anyway, with that, I'll leave it. Edward, do you have a last comment or question? No? Okay. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it. And I'll say goodbye. And thank you so much for your participation.
Thank you.
See you next
Thank
time.
you, Professor.
All right.
And
You're
have
welcome.
a good day.
All right.
Thank
you
you
do as
very
well.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Thank you all very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're
It was
welcome.
very interesting. Thank
Very
you.
good. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Dave.
Bye-bye.
Jonathan, see you.
Okay, we'll see you.